What's up, everybody? Just over here at Richie Brothers. This is a new location. It's huge. So, this is the beauty I won. Guys, let's go walk around and have a quick boo at it. I'm not picking it up today. I paid for it, but not picking her up today. But, see, it was bailiff seizure, which means in Canada, I don't know if you guys, it's a repossession, right? So, yeah. Does it need work? I'm sure it does. 13 speed. Leather seats. Looks pretty good. I'm out of breath because it's cold out here walking across this yard. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this truck? Let me know. What do you think I paid for it? Don't cheat and look it up. This tire needs a little love. Need a tire. But you know what? Overall shape is not bad. So you guys will be shocked what I paid for this. Shocked. So look at all these trucks, all this equipment all around. The beauty part is, what happened was, I was watching this one and two Peterbilts and two Internationals, and the guys were chasing the two Peterbilts, and this one was timed auction at the same time. Everybody was chasing the two Petes. I put in an offer, and it started out $2,500, and then we started, and I was playing with another guy, and I think we were going back and forth, and I think he got sidetracked on the Peterbilts. The two Peterbilts went for stupid money. The one Peterbilt's inoperable, and the clutch is stuck to the floor. But this one here, when I tell you I stole this truck, I stole this truck. But yeah, there's good deals to be had out there. And when I made my last offer, if somebody would have outbid me, I would have left it at that. But let me jump back in the truck. Hold on. Sorry for the ding 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 of the four ways, guys. So normally you have to get escorted in to the auction. Since I bought it, I could go and view it. So look at all these trucks. Miles and miles and miles of trucks. Miles and miles of equipment. Trailers. You'll see where whole companies are in here, where they repossessed everything, all their assets. But anyways, the lady said, oh yeah, if it's your truck, if you want, you got till November 7th to get it out of the yard. But if you want to go view it, you can. I said, I'm not taking it today, so I got to get a buddy of mine to give me a ride up. I said, yeah, I get sidetracked. It's like I seen something over there. I was like, what's that? You know, shiny stuff, people, shiny stuff. So normally, you know, you get escorted in and all that. But I explained to the lady that I dislocated my shoulder back in March, and I had my surgery in May, and I'm still recovering, and I don't know if I'm scared to do all this walk into this yard, and God forbid I trip and fall. Look at all these trucks. She said, no. She goes, sweetie, I'll give you a pass. Just drive in, no more, with your four ways on, no more than 10 miles an hour. You can go and do what you got to do. So there's one company. All their trucks are in here. And there's another one of the same company. There's a shit ton on the other side. A lot of them are repossessions. So, but it's massive. Like I said to the guy, this is a brand new Richie Brothers location. I said the only one making money is Richie Brothers, because the buyer's fee, anybody that knows, if you buy something less than $20,000, I'll give you I think it's less than 20,000 or 10. I think it's less than $10,000. You pay a higher percentage of the auction fee, and then the more money you spend, the less your auction fee is. So yeah, guys, like I said, guess how much you think I paid for that truck, and then all will be revealed. But yeah, see, seizure notices, bailiff, because in Canada we call it bailiff. There's one, bailiff. Seizure notice. You know, the economy's going for shit, but you know what? If you buy right, oh look, wheel burner. Is this your old truck? Wheel burner, is that your old truck, brother? It's at the auction. There's another one. Seizure notice. All these trucks. Not all, but a lot of them. But you know what? SoCal gave good advice. Shouts out to SoCal. He gave good advice about when to buy. Buy in the colder months, because guys don't want to walk through this auction when it's cold. Look at this old Pete. This guy's walked out right in front of me. But yeah. So, just making my way through. They're building a big facility on the other side, because like I said, they're in temporary trailers. It's a big yard. I hadn't even got the email yet, confirmation to pay for the truck. I just came up and gave them the lot number and the auction number, and then they found it, and then I paid for it, and then I had to wait, and I had to sit, and she goes, you gotta wait for the title, as you Americans call it, title. Look at all these pickup trucks. Well, we call them ownerships. So I had to wait, and then a young lady came out, and she goes, here you go, sir, thank you very much. And yeah, so they're building a facility way down there, and way down there. Look at all the construction equipment, all the trucks. You know, what's that guy out in Alberta? What's his Twin Stick Garage? He walks around the yard and does videos and everything, and it's cold, it's raining. Like I said, when I dislocated my shoulder, and you know, I'm not walking around the yard, then you guys would really hear me huffing and puffing because I'm out of shape. I know I'm fat. That's okay. More to love. But look at all these little machines. You know what? Deals to be had, as they say. Deals to be had. So, yeah. But let me know, guys. Let's see who comes the closest to guessing how much I paid for that truck. Be interesting. Somebody on my community post said $18,000. I didn't reply to him yet, but you know, I'd like to know, and I like to hear from the lease purchase guys. Would you buy a used truck from the auction, or as some of you guys call it, a clapped out truck because it's got no warranty? Let me know. I just gotta go back in the office and drop this tag off. Peace.